Alright, hello. Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts data fights on critical mode. These are a series of little tutorials that I'm doing on how to beat the data bosses within the ReMind DLC, as well as the secret boss when I eventually get to him. Today, we're planning to tackle young Xehanort. I've actually found this boss to be incredibly easy because of just how many openings he has. I think the devs were intending for him to have a comeback mechanic that would be used throughout the fight where he would turn back time and get health. But if you play the fight correctly, he actually never gets a chance to heal, which makes him a pretty easy boss to handle once you understand his patterns. Xehanort will always start off the fight with 5 phantoms. The first 2 don't do anything, but the other 3 will all attack you, with the 5th one having a special opening that you can punish really hard here. Following that attack, he'll summon again 2 more phantoms that don't do anything, and he'll start attacking you on the 3rd one. These can all be blocked and countered, but if you time your counters so that he hits you just as you're throwing out your block, you can get out some extra damage in your counter. Following this attack, he's going to throw out 2 ice magic waves and start meleeing you as soon as he's done making the 2nd wave. Block the ice magic as fast as you can, because if you don't do it before he starts meleeing you, he can actually freeze you and still hit you. Your block will do nothing to mitigate that. I'll explain this whip attack the second time that he does it. It's a little bit complicated to understand just how you can punish it. His easiest attack to block is when he rises into the sky and spirals down at you 3 times. Just block for all of them, and on the 3rd one, block a 4th time to get the reprisal. Chances are that after you've finished your combo, he's going to go into his desperation move. The move itself, super easy to get through. Stand still, look for 3 phantoms to come and go, look out for a psych out whip that won't hit you, don't do anything, then block the next 3 attacks, countering on the 3rd one. And that's all it takes to get him out of his desperation move. Punish him appropriately from here. Now that he's in the 2nd phase of the fight, his moveset isn't going to change up. The only thing is he's going to add 1 more attack to every move that he had prior. So this move that used to hit 3 times before you counter, now you just block it 4 times before you counter. Same deal with this upcoming move, except for he's going to intentionally pause between the 2nd and 3rd hits that he throw out, and you need to pause your blocks appropriately, so the timing is going to be block, block, pause, block, block, block. If you don't pause, you're going to get hit. So after you block these incoming ice waves, there's a specific way that you're supposed to handle his whip attack. Use the special action command to get behind him and then block his 2 sets of 3 whip attacks. After each one, you're going to use that special action command to get behind him again, and the 2nd time he does it is when you'll be able to punish him fully. The 2nd time he goes into his desperation move is also easy to deal with. When he's summoning his ice wave, just jump towards him, block, and then reprise immediately. Usually that's enough to get him out of it. Here I have to hit him like a couple more times just to make sure that he's like out of it fully, but 1 hit is usually all it takes, and then the fight's pretty much over. So once again, if you never give him an opening to heal and turn back time, this fight becomes pretty trivialized. I did, a no damage run right here in about, I want to say 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Granted, I'm level 80 here, but the moves are going to stay the same regardless if you're level 80 or level 1. And as long as you get the counter timings down on all the moves, the fight is over before it even begins. If you found the guide useful, would appreciate a like, maybe consider subscribing as well. You know what to do, do the thing that you do when you like something on the internet. I'm going off to Santa Cruz for the weekend, so I probably won't have my next guide up until the work week starts next week. Same with the review of the ReMind DLC, but until then, I will catch you guys later. Peace.